Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I've got my K-Pro Turbo XT clone back out because I'm going to be using this to test something that I wanted to test out and I just haven't had a chance to, and that is the point of this video. This gorgeous Amdek monochrome monitor that I picked up with the IBM Trio, which you've seen me start to restore. I restored the PC AT, and if you haven't, I'll put a link up here and I'll put a link down in the comments. But I picked this up with those three machines, and there's also two CGA monitors. I need to go back and get them. He just hasn't had time, I haven't had time. He's got a sticky note with my name on him though. But anyway, I finally picked up a monochrome monitor. I've been wanting to find one for the longest time because this machine here and the 5150, this came with a Hercules card from factory. In fact, it's even branded K-Pro. And even in some of the advertisements, it came with, in 1989, one of these or a similar monitor. Now specifically, this is the Amdek Color 310A, and the A stands for amber. This is an amber monochrome, that beautiful, gorgeous orange hue. I don't know if this thing works. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, yeah, true, I could have just plugged it into this machine and just seen if it had the BIOS information, but I wanted to have a working, something that would work for it. While I was making a couple boot floppies at the time, in fact, I actually made a few floppies when I had a problem. I broke the XT IDE adapter I put in here because I was trying to get this thing to use 3.5-inch floppies, which for some reason the controller card and the BIOS don't support, even though this is a XT clone from 88, 89, and those were becoming more popular as time went on. I flashed the wrong XT IDE BIOS, broke it, tried to fix it, still couldn't do it, so I had to make a floppy with the XT IDE config file on it so I could get it to work. So now I have a working XT IDE and a hopefully working monochrome monitor. I have the Hercules card back in here. I took the ATI card out because that's now in my 5170. I haven't had a chance to get this thing to work because I want to test it on a monochrome card, and I needed a monochrome card or a working Hercules card or working Hercules machine. I completely forgot that this thing came with a Hercules card until I was going through my video cards and I found it, the clone card that said K-Pro. So it's back in here. So I'm gonna try it out. All right. Let's hope it works. Ooh. And yes, you are seeing the screen kind of get bigger as the CRT warms up. That's actually really cool. I remember, the only reason why I know that is because of LGR's video I watched when he unboxed one of these brand new, which is jealousy. But yeah, we have copyright 1980. Okay, so sold in 88. 640K of RAM. Now this board, side tangent with this board actually can support full 1 meg of RAM. But I need a couple more, I need a couple certain RAM chips and a tag RAM chip, which I have no reason to do that to this machine because it's an XT class. It's really not our use to having more than 640K on this type of machine anyway. Okay, so this text is actually stupidly, amazingly crisp and clear on here. And I don't know if you can see it, so I'll get a close-up shot here after a bit. But this is one of the reasons why monochrome text displays were so popular in the very early 80s. I'm really happy this thing works. And that is actually, it's actually gorgeous. So with the original IBM PC, it came with two cards. Either the MDA monochrome text display adapter card or the color graphics adapter, or CGA. They both came out in 1981. The problem is that at the time, the IBM PC was not a gaming machine. It was marketed as a business machine. And well, so as a result, a lot of them were being marketed with the MDA card and the MDA monitor. If you wanted color graphics, you had to use a CGA card and a CGA monitor. The two monitors were not compatible. Now I find that very interesting that this thing came with a Hercules card in 1988, because in 1988 would have been EGA and VGA, and there was 8-bit VGA and EGA cards, but at the time those were kind of expensive because VGA was kind of the newer thing, and the monitors were actually newer and thus more expensive. So I don't remember the exact model that the advertisement showed coming with this machine, but this is actually pretty close to it. So I'm so happy it works. Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay, so let's just get into the directory of C. So I have, it's a 64 megabyte CF card that came with the adapter. Let's go to check it. Just because that's a kind of a useful, quick, it just kind of tests everything about the machine. So, what do we have for installed hardware? Oh, we have the NEC V20 PC XT machine. We have no coprocessor. We have 640K RAM with 443 available. No expanded, no extended. Monochrome video adapter. Hercules cards usually respond as a monochrome because it's technically what it is. It's using the same signaling as monochrome MDA cards, but it has a few tricks up its sleeve. It's a completely different video. Video mode, 80 column, fixed drive, C 61 meg, because, you know, overhead. Floppy drives, A is 360. Those both aren't 360K drives. One's 1.2. Was that part of my problem with getting a 3.5 inch drive to work? No, because then it would have been 720K 3.5 inch drives. It would have been double density. So I don't know why I was. Anyway, 2 parallel ports. I do? Oh! Yes, I do. The one on the Hercules card. And 2 serial ports. Yep, I do. No game ports. That's a partial lie, there is one. And no mouse. Okay, cool. So, now we're going to go to performance. So this is just going to run a quick benchmarking thing. I'm going to do this to the PC if it works, the XT if it works. And I'm also going to run this on the AT because I want to see where this thing lies in terms of the AT. That's this benchmark's going to wait till after I get the RAM and some other stuff done. Okay, so we have 3265. No idea if that's good or not. Ooh, oh, whoa. Really? Ooh, I did not know that. I'm so glad we're in this test. So, this is the CPU speed. It's clocked at 11.9, so 12 megahertz. NEC V20. So this is one of the faster V20s if I am thinking correctly. I think they came in 8, 10, and 12. So this thing's actually faster. It actually says PC XT, which is down here at 3K. A Turbo 8, which I think would be an 8 megahertz Turbo XT. The Model 30 is down here. This thing would beat a Model 30 apparently. Go back to directory. If I can type. So yeah, and the cool thing about Check It is I can also do CMOS date, set, and time if it had one of those a card like that. I can help locate bad RAM chips, which is not really useful right now. And I can low-level format hard drives. I don't have any functional MFM drives, so that's useless to me. Setup, I can do color toggle, or I can select monitor. So yeah, we're going to escape. I'm going to go back to... Go back to C drive. Let's just try... I have Windows installed on here, funnily enough. Is it Windows or just Win? I think it's Window. No, it's not. What's it under? It should be... oh, is it just Win? Yeah, just Win. Oh, wait, it's not going to work because I installed it with that VGA card, so it's got VGA drivers in it. Oh, man, am I stupid. Oops. Okay, and I'm back. Yeah, I forgot that when I installed Windows onto this, it was with the VGA card, so it's going VGA drivers, and it doesn't know how to handle a monochrome because I didn't set it up with a monochrome monitor. It's just Windows 2.0 though. I'll do a video on that at some point. Anyway, let's try a few games. I don't know. I don't remember what games I have on here. Let's try... I don't know if it's going to work on this because this is Hercules, but yes, I have Ford Sim on here because it's awesome. Let's try. Is it Simule? Simule. Graphics adapt. Oh. Well. Oh. Okay, so Ford Sim won't work. How about SimCity? City. Is it going to draw it correctly? Fatal error. Oops. Oh, wait. Do I need to do... Okay, so SimCity's not going to work either. Do I have any game on here that would run? How about... Zaxxon! Okay. No. Uh-oh, that might not work. Okay, Zaxxon doesn't work on a monochrome either. I don't think I have a game that'll work on this, unfortunately. Which might actually suck. Why do I not have any game that can use a Hercules card? Otherwise, it's going to be a really short, boring video. Let's try... What's Castle? Is that Wolfenstein? The unfortunate thing is I downloaded it's 524 80s DOS games, and they don't really say, like, this is EGA, this is CGA, this is Hercules. It's just, is it? Yeah, I think it's just got Wolfenstein. What? Oh. Don't, no. Really, there's no... Ow! Like, seriously, do I not have a single game on here that would work? Because, okay, this is the weird thing. Hercules cards were supposed to... were a combination of CGA and monochrome. Not truly. It was like single... It was like 1-bit color CGA graphics. Not... It's layman's, like Reader's Condensed Version, CGA... Single color CGA graphics with monochrome. That's, you know, the whole idea here. But why? Why is this not letting me play any games? Let's try... I don't think Xmas Lemmings would work on here either. Just because I don't think it will. Well, see, because it says VGA Lemmings on it, but I don't think it'll work. Yeah, that's not gonna... Okay. Okay, to be fair, this was meant for a VGA monitor when I had all these games on here. Okay, cool. So yeah, look at this text. That is amazingly crisp and clear. Yeah, that text is just nice and crisp. Now the thing is, with CGA, you could not get text this clear on a true CGA card. But I'll do a more in-depth thing later. Okay, so we're just going to escape. Actually, I do think I do have a game on here that I think Ultima. Okay, so I'm back. So I installed Ultima 6 because I just had the files copied and automatically configured everything to Hercules. So let's see what it does and how it sounds, because I do have a sound card in here. And oops. It's Ultima 6. No. What? Yeah. Encore 6. There. Now we can try it. A little speaker. Ooh. Yeah, this actually looks really cool. Sorry. Yeah, the sound card I have in here is a little staticky right now. I need to clean the audio ports. I put another sound card in here to just test it, to make sure that the ad-lib compatibility worked. But anyway, yeah, so this is the neat thing about Hercules cards. It can produce a single color or 1-bit color CGA graphics on a monochrome monitor. This is the neat thing about Hercules cards. But yeah, actually that actually doesn't look really bad, because you can still, even the text here is nice and crisp and clear. So yeah, the monitor works just fine. It works crystal clear text in text mode, and it does produce really nice graphics in 1-bit CGA mode, which, yeah, I'm not going too much into depth with the Hercules card. That's going to be a whole future video, because I want to do a dedicated video on the Hercules card. It's a really fascinating type of video card, actually. But yeah, I'm really happy this thing works, because now this is going to work great on the 5150 or 60, depends on which one A, gets restored first, and B, which one actually works. I'm optimistic, but I also have low hopes for either one actually working, because the 5150 does have some battery corrosion on a couple of the sockets, and the 5160 had a mouse nest in it. I can only assume that one of those is going to be completely dead. But yeah, that's future stuff. Yeah, I'm really happy this thing works. I didn't show too many games working because none of them had Hercules mode except for Ultima 6 here, which is really strange, because I could swear most of them would. Because all the games that are on the CF card came from a collection that I got from archive.org. It was the 524 or 25 80s DOS games. And they're all abandonware, shareware, and freeware games at this point now. So, but it's also possible that most of those files could have gotten removed. I just put a couple on here so I could test this machine out in VGA mode, because I had a VGA card in here originally. And I wanted to see which of those games would be able to run on a Turbo XT. I now know this thing's a 12 megahertz V20 now, thanks to the benchmarking thing. But yeah, I'm happy this thing works. I'm excited it works. Just a real short video just to even show it working. So yeah, with that being said, you're gonna be seeing this thing a lot more often once I get the proper machine fixed for it, or I might just leave it on this machine for the time being until I get the 5150 or 60 running. That way I have a correct, era-ish correct monitor and adapter. Yeah, with that being said, thank you everyone for watching this video. You're gonna be seeing this thing a lot more often, either on the 5150, the 5160, or on this machine when I'm playing some DOS games or reviewing games or reviewing hardware, that kind of stuff. You're actually definitely gonna be seeing this monitor again when I do the Hercules card overview here in the future. Put in the comments if you know any games that are specifically part of that 524 whatever game collection, 80s DOS game collection, has Hercules modes that I can really use to test on this thing. Or if you know any DOS games from the 80s that have a dedicated Hercules mode that I can pop in here that would work just fine, put it down in the comments. And I'll, when I do the Hercules mode video, I'll try them out. Hit the subscribe button to subscribe to the channel, and the notification bell to be notified when I upload more content. I am slowly but surely getting a better routine going so that I can upload more consistent videos. I have a milestone video coming up very, very shortly. Of the 46 DOS PC build. Be on the lookout for that. It's going to be a pretty long video. I'm expecting it to be well over an hour because it's going to be a PC build, and I don't want to do as much cuts as I did on a couple other videos. And don't forget to check out the poll to see which of the IBMs get restored first, the 5150 or the 5160, because I'm pretty sure both of those are going to be lovely little headaches. And yeah, thank you all for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.